Greetings, everyone! It is I, Kikoski, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, get ready for day 646 of Hillsfire. Hello, how are you? I hope you are all doing well. Hello, Ogre! Hello, Clouth! Clouth is also there, being sneaky, being Clouth. We also have this great thing of Rodney being here. Being Rodney. Look at that, Rodney. Look at him grooving. And look at Mitzi. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Oh. Hope you're all doing well. Hope things are going good. I've got so many amazing videos. So many awesome, wonderful videos. So many adorable videos. That's all the videos, though. All the videos are adorable. Look at him go. Oh. Today is a busy day for me. Done a incredibly expensive shop. Yeah, the shop was dear in cost because festive season. That said, awesome things were purchased. Awesome things were purchased. How many terabytes do you have of Animal Crossing pictures and videos? I mean, I can tell you. It's not going to be terabytes. Let me show you. Well, not show you. Let me tell you. It's collating. It's collating. It's collating. It's still collating. I have 200 gigabytes. 104,590 files in 17 folders. Well, so 200 gigabytes of Animal Crossing New Horizons pictures and videos. It's a lot, but it's worth it. It's more than 3, that's for sure. It is more than 3. Hang on, just need to that that Tangy picture on Discord amuses me to no end. It is a fantastic picture, isn't it? It's a fantastic picture. It is a fantastic picture. Only a few hundred gigabytes? Those are rookie. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's just how it be. Hey, sorry, just gotta put a little fist bump there. I do what I can, but yeah, I've been doing the huge shop, then sorting out all the videos for tomorrow and Monday, a bit of cleaning as well, because my parents are coming over today. Actually, they're coming over in about 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours. They will be here sometime between 4 and 5. They're traveling a long way to get to me. They're bringing with them a car full of my stuff. Absolutely laden with my stuff. Hello, Olbeck, how you doing? This is it in terms of possessions. Once this car full of stuff is here, that's it. I have no more possessions in anyone else's homes that are mine. I have everything. I have absolutely everything. And I've only just got all of this sorted. Now I need to find more places to store things. I need to find more places to store things. I don't know how to do that. Your parents ready to drop? No, they're on their way. They're on their way, Alias. How you doing? If my parents were here right now, to be fair, I wouldn't be doing a stream. I would be with them, enjoying my time with them. But they're not here yet, so welcome to grown-up life. Oh, trust me, I've been a grown-up for a very long time. I have been an adult for longer than I haven't been an adult, actually. We've got to that point. I've been an adult longer than I haven't been one. That's a realization. When you get to... Good, I recommend taking boxes, put them in a closet, and opening them in 5 to 15 years, one at a time. No, you know what's going to happen, Alias? I'm going to devote tomorrow, when my parents have gone, I'm going to devote that afternoon and evening to going through all my boxes. And I'm going to put things into 3 piles. Things I want to keep and keep out. Things I want to keep but put away. And things I want to keep, or things I don't want to keep. Oh, Albec, I don't have a garage. I don't have a garage to put stuff in. So what I have has to stay in this room, or the bedroom, or the lofts. So it's going to be an experience. I have a lot of stuff. I might have to make some very, very difficult decisions concerning my possessions. I have to determine what things I want to keep, what things I want to store away, and what things I want to be rid of. Things I could either give away to people, things I can donate to charity, or things that I'm just going to throw out. I don't know what... There are things that I know I have. There are things that I do not remember. There are things I think I might have. And there are things that I don't remember having. A time to add a new wing to your house. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. See, if you don't open the box... thankfully, I do have a storage room, a third floor bedroom that I can keep all my stuff in. Yeah, I don't have that luxury, sadly. See, if you never open the box, you can't determine whether or not to stay. Lounge? That's new. Lounge? You don't know the word lounge? Oh, lounge! Oh, that's from, Sorry, I'll get rid of that now. That's from when I was playing Shovel Knight. Did I accidentally select lounge? Yeah, I didn't mean to select lounge. Lounge is gone now. I have eliminated lounging. It is no more. Instead of... Oh! Is Talk to Villager not there? Well, let me get Talk to Villager back. The important one is there. Talk to Jitters. Jitters is there. So, you know, you can talk to Jitters. But I have now put Talk to Villager back. I don't see that one. Mm-hmm. Cranky Chatter. Okay, we can do that. Good old Talk to Error Villager not found. Oh dear. Daisy Bela. She exercising by the flowers. So, with it being a Saturday and it being a KK Slider day, we know what happens. We have to quickly get dressed, ready for the day, get some gifts ready, and be prepared for well, adorable, really. But we're always prepared for it. I also have my phone on the ready, just in case my parents contact me while I'm streaming. They know that I'm streaming right now, so they probably won't. But they might. They might contact me. Hello there, everyone! Right now in Hillsford, it's 2 PM on Saturday, December the 14th, 2024. I almost forgot! The weather report says we're in for a rare treat tonight, shooting stars! Ooh! Hills founded by the glow of a sky bursting with shooting stars. What a magical sight that will be! If any of you have time tonight, get yourselves outside and look up! And with that, I get back to word spotting you and your enjoyment of our island. Thank you! I'm definitely going to be doing that. I never say no to the opportunity to get zodiac star fragments, and maybe even a recipe. Right, we quickly need to go here and grab that item. We'll grab everything else in a moment, but that item is one we need to grab now because it's the gift that I'm going to give to Olive. Everything else, I haven't decided on a gift for Limburg, but I do have a gift for Olive. That said, I might find something for Limburg here. Do we have anything for Limburg here? I've given you that already. You know, you'd like that. In fact, I know you'd like that. I know you'd like that. Okay, I have 2 gifts. It's less than 3, but it's more than 0. Alright, we're also going to give out clams today. I think today is a double clam day. So, I want blue, brown, and green. Why not? So, brown is the pin tuck pleated dress. Blue is the kung fu tee. We can then put these away. And this. Well, we get some awesome music playing. This is me getting ready to have my parents around. We're going to some restaurants, I believe. Well, we're going to one tonight, and I think my parents have booked lunch at a pub. It's quite a nice pub, we've been there before. Definitely not somewhere I typically go to. It is well beyond my price range of being able to go. Very fancy. Is it as fancy as Fancy Egg? I don't know. But it is pretty fancy. Alright, let's wrap these up. I'm just happy to have my parents around. I'm just happy to have my parents around. I will enjoy it. It's only my mum and dad, and they're only here briefly. They're here this evening, tomorrow morning, and I think after they've eaten, they're heading back, because on the 16th, they have to be where my sister is. So, they're travelling back up tomorrow. This is predominantly a reason to get all of my stuff to me, but also a chance to see me before Christmas. Because, I've said it before, but I'm not going to be going to spend Christmas up with them this year. Which I'm sad about, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I have my home here now. I have my home here. We've already worn white before. Let's wear something different. That's a little better. Let's wear this. Maybe not that hat, though. You know what? Let's wear... First we'll wear fancy trousers. Ooh, not that fancy. Family's important. I do. Don't worry, I do make the most of the time I have with them. But I can't have that much time with them, sadly, because they live so far away, and my work being what it is... Oh, you live about... I am mostly envious of the fact that you live so close to them. I live... Yeah, well, we're buying a place hours away from family. Yeah, I don't get to spend most holidays with them. Even... The thing is, even when I could spend time with them, I have the problem of... an entirely self-inflicted problem. I have the problem of my work. My work being what it is, I, unlike them, I can't just make time in the same way. That's just how that is. That's... I knew that would be how it would be, though. Like, that was just a given. Thank goodness for video chat nowadays. Not quite the same thing, because my parents are always very busy. It's intentional. It's intentional. They want to be busy. They want to go out doing things and everything else. And my siblings are busy with life. My younger sister is incredibly busy, what with her son, her newborn son, and I'm very busy with my life. I've become very independent since moving away, and especially now that, you know, I've got my own house. Right, let's quickly rush over to here. Oh, no pumpkins. Oh yeah, I think it rained. Oh, it definitely rained. This might be a long one. It rained. Oh, it rained. So there's a whole island's worth of extra flowers to deal with. There's a whole island's worth of extra flowers. Thank good. Praise the flower overlords. My parents are in different countries, so video chatting has kept contact alive. I can definitely see that. And it seems silly for me to say that my parents are ages away and they're only, well, I'd say only, they're about 4 or 5 hours drive away. Alias would tell me, and many other people that live in America, that they... No, Alias. They would tell me that 5 hours is nothing to drive. Also, those two fossils are right next to each other. However... Villager? Ah, there's Boris. Hey, how you doing? I've got a gift for you. You have something to give me? I do! Would you like... Thing? Bet you would. Well then, might as well get done wrapping. Oh, some giant clams? Guess you never know what will come in handy till you need it, right? I'll gladly take it off your hands. Let me thank you. A pilot's uniform. Enjoy! Thanks, Morris. Sum it up. Just want to say hello. Just realised we're here for the Happy Home Academy tomorrow. Why do I feel like they're not going to like what I've done with my place? Oh, they'll love it, Morris. So, I live in a country where you are never more than 2 hours drive away from the sea. Like, I think the furthest you can be away from the sea anywhere is about 110 miles. That's like the most inland location. So, traveling 5 or 6 hours can get you from one end of the country to the other. Sleeping while driving is not a good idea. In fact, I would say that sleeping while driving is a terrible idea. Scientists increasingly believe that you shouldn't do that. Also, here's another fossil. That's not a fossil, actually. That's a gyroid. Or rather, a bendoid. Okay, grab that. If I recall correctly, the island of Great Britain is not much bigger than... Yeah! The island of Great Britain, compared to America, is humongously more densely populated. On average, there are definitely parts of America that are more densely populated than Great Britain. There is the other thing as well, PGW, is that America has large sections of it that are very, very flat. Like, America has huge swathes of it that are very flat. And so you can have just really, really long roads that are very, very straight. Whereas England, it's not flat at all. Comparatively, anyway. There are places far more hilly than England. Yeah, I went to America an incredibly long time ago. Over half my lifetime ago. And when I was shown something and said, like, this was a dirt track, I commented on how hugely empty everywhere was around me. Like, everywhere was humongously empty. There were vast tracts of nothing. Because we have countryside. We have lots of countryside. But that countryside tends to have purpose. I mean, England at one point was a country covered in forests. Not anywhere near as much anymore. And the other thing to remember is that Great Britain is effectively 4 countries. Like, isn't geography in our world fascinating? It's fascinating. Oh yeah, you know hills if you live in the South Downs. Yep, you know hills. You're like, hi, I live in the South Downs. Hills. Where did they start? Yes. When do they end? No. They do not end. It is just hills. Hills are all the way down. Down the hill. That you just tumbled down because South Downs. You scoff at hills. True. The Rocky Mountains are, with the name Rocky Mountains, keyword mountains, I imagine hills are... Here in Florida, hills are a myth. But trees fascinate me. I don't see green trees very often. There are some parts of England you would absolutely love, Alias, because they are just covered in trees. There are some parts of England that are picturesque and lovely and wonderful and beautiful. The highest point in Florida is 345 feet. Yeah, I've seen hills that are not even classed as hills here that are taller than that. England is on my list for my wife to do visit about 4 years. Hey! That sounds like a plan, Alias. If I were to make a recommendation about you going to England, and this is a serious recommendation, London is great, but there are plenty of places outside London. Like, there are so many beautiful locations, especially in the northern parts of England. And because our train system is great, you could easily get a train. You could get a train from London that will take you to Scotland in about 4 and a bit hours. Or it could take you to the middle or to the Yorkshire in 2 hours. Or you can go to York or Leeds or Lincoln. Oh, you'd probably like York. I think you'd really like York. But you'd have to do some research into what you wanted to see. I'm not your tour guide. there is a lot of stuff to see in London, but London is not the only place in the country. There's a lot of history. Yeah, we would not spend the whole trip along. My favourite thing to do on travel is go, oh, then you are in humongous luck, Alias, because here's the thing about a lot of museums in... a lot of museums in London, Alias, are free. A lot of museums in London, Alias, are free. You can just go to them and just see the sights. There are so many historical sites you can go to. So many. Like, there's enough to keep you incredibly busy. Oh, don't get rid of the candy skull mask. Get rid of everything else. But you have years to plan, and I'm pretty confident you'll figure out a fantastic itinerary. But hey, if there's an opportunity to meet up at some point, we could potentially do that. If the stars align. In 4 years. If I'm still doing stuff. Oh, hello, Olive. Great to see you, Sunstar, sweet pea. I got a gift for you. For me, really? Yep. Yeah, I can't make promises, Alias, but you never know. Would you like... thing? I wonder what's inside. Are you sure you want to give me a pin-tuck pleated dress? I'm going to try wearing this and see how it feels on me. Thanks so much. I love the colour. Oh, that looks lovely. I have something here for you. A baby romper. Thanks. What's on your mind, sweet pea? Let's chat. So, it's true you weren't bearing money yesterday. I swear I wasn't spying on you, sweet pea. I just had a rumour going around. Really not my business. It's been too long since that happened. That is true. She's a keeper. She knows the best gifts. Oh. There was actually a time in my... Do you have any other locations? Other than York? Oh, there's absolutely shed loads of places. The only question, I suppose, is, like, what kind of tourism do you want to do? I don't know everywhere. But everywhere's got its own bit of history, is the thing. Like, lots of cities are incredibly historical, and thus very, very... I mean, you've got places like York, you've got Lincoln, you've got Whitby. If you want to go to where apparently Dracula in the books made landfall in England, you've got Whitby. You've got Southend, which has the world's longest pleasure pier. Oh, if you want old castles, everywhere has old castles. There are old castles all over the place. Oh, hey, take this large snowflake. It's the least I can do to thank you for making me. Snow peeps have it easy when it comes to working out. One good freeze and we got muscles like sculpted steel. Like, there are castles everywhere in England. Honestly, we've had plenty of fun places using Google. We went to Washington, D.C. and found a museum devoted to the history of the Postal Service. Yeah! There's all kinds of things everywhere, and it's wonderful. There's not enough room in my wallet to carry that around with me. Well, good news. I can do this. Drop that. Put this here. Then pick that up. Look at me being smooth. There are so many wonderful little places. Also, you can have fun if you're, like, staying a huge amount of time. You can also have fun when you're in places looking for blue plaques. Blue plaques are... I still put that away. Blue plaques are fantastic because they tell you places of, like, historical significance. Like, this particular famous person was born here, or lived here, or they were here when this happened. But the thing is that like everywhere has history. Practically everywhere has history. Even places where a town has only just appeared, there is history in the land itself, in the area around that place. The land has history that transcends beyond people. Don't especially, like, go out of your way to find any, Alias, but if you see one, that's what they're there for. It is my dear Sandstar. Thank you for coming over to see me, Sugar. Well, got a gift for you. Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, I insist. Would you like... thing? Oh, I can't wait to see what's inside. Well, look at that. It's some giant clams. Thank you, Sandstar. You're too kind, Sugar. You know what? I'm going to return the favour. Here, take this. It's a racing outfit. Thank you very much. I mean, you date yourself with that PGW, but it wasn't that long ago, historically. Well, hello, is everything alright, Sugar? I mean, that was in my lifetime. I was very young, but it was in my lifetime. Your checkered Chesterfield coat is fabulous, but isn't it a tad low-key for you? Aha, just the thing. A twisted, Hachimaki would go with your colours perfectly. Consider this as my gift from me to you. I absolutely insist if my little present makes you happy that it makes me happy, Sugar. I mean, that event happened in the late 80s. I was incredibly young, like a very young child, but I was alive when that happened. Ooh, you'd like to have some real English fish and chips one day? Well, there are all kinds of places if you're in England that you could go to get real fish and chips, as they say. There are award-winning chip shops. Ooh, I have a notification from my parents. Should be there around 4 PM. Okay. Excellent. They're making some really good, they're making some really good time. Not as many as they used to be. No! Actually, fish and chip shops are still doing very well. Fish and chip shops are still doing very well. They're one of the types of takeaway restaurant that are still enduring. Pubs are the one that are having problems. Pubs are having a lot of problems because, like, one of the main things that they bring is drink quite often, and unfortunately a lot of places can give you drink elsewhere, but there are certainly chip shops that are struggling, but there are still loads and loads of chip shops. They still do very well. And as a connoisseur of chip shops, I should know, I do like my fish and chips. It is a guilty pleasure of mine, fish and chips. We haven't found Bella yet. We haven't found Hamlet either. They did. That was because society was different then. Got a groove going now. This is starting to rock, Aloha. What you doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Check it out. I'm making a juicy apple TV. Like, one of the things that makes pubs survive these days is offering something more than just drink. Like offering food and entertainment and like live performances and other such things, quiz nights and things like that. That's what makes people want to go to these places and have the experience. That's how stores these days do well. They are an experience. They offer something that cannot be got online. This DIY stuff takes some major elbow grease, so I'd like to go all in on it. It's so worth the effort though, like Lego shops. Lego shops absolutely are an experience. Oh, already crammed your brain with juicy apple tea making know-how? Yes, I have. Alright, I should have known. You're always on top of stuff. Well, I already wrote up a recipe for a juicy apple TV. Here, take it anyway. Give it to a friend or something, aloha. Wouldn't it rock if we all made juicy apple TV DIY style? Yes, yes it would. Oh, alias? Whoa, aloha, so much you chatty. If your kids like Lego, be wary of deciding to go to the Lego store in London, because it's big and it's a huge experience. What is it? What is it? I want to see. It's a wonderful experience, but oh my, did I end up spending way too much there. You don't mind moments now, right? Some giant clams, very cool. Thank you, Sunstar. I'm gonna do you think about how I want to use this. Surprise gift exchange. Here, take a desert outfit. Thanks, Faith. What's wrong, you aloha? I've heard of Lego stores, but I would be fine. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really good one. I remember the first time I went apartment hunting and, whoa, was never competitive. It took me weeks to find a place I could afford, but then 20 other folks wanted it too. I tried saying we should pick based on who knew the most country trivia or who was best at hula dancing. Nobody took me up on it, and I didn't get the place. But landlord did laugh at my idea at least, so there's that. I've never had that dialogue before. I've never had that dialogue. But I'm not allowed inside. You. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me neither, alias. Me neither. Me neither. If I go to an antiquarian bookstore, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna buy something. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna buy something. I'm probably gonna buy 2 things. Don't bring me to an antiquarian bookstore. Also, charity shops are my kryptonite as well. Charity shops are absolutely my kryptonite. I will go in them. I may not necessarily... I often don't buy anything. But I will go into them. Because you never know what you might find in there. You'll probably find nothing interesting. But you might find something incredibly awesome. That's why I go into every single one. Okay, about 19... But that sounds like a great deal, Animax. That sounds fantastic. But I have to be careful now, because I'm about to get a lot more books. And I do not have the shelf space for all those books. I do not have the shelf space. I need to be careful. Very careful. Oh yes, heavy. Absolutely heavy. I can see that. 19 books would be heavy. 9 books would be heavy. Books have heft. There are lots of villages we haven't found yet, like Limburg. Where's Limburg? Also, can't go into hobby stores anymore. Too much. Yep. Yep. Yep, if my partner sees that there is a Warhammer store there, I'm in danger of going in. If we see a hobby store that isn't Warhammer, yep, I'm in danger of going in. I'm definitely in danger. Fortunately, you know, I'm being a lot more careful now. Being a lot more careful. That said, there is the Throne wishlist that has the other half of the festive armigers. Because armigers are incredibly festive. Did you know that they dispense festive cheer through copious amounts of dagger and flame? It's been proven by science and stuff. It might not have been proven by science and stuff. Oh, Margie's wearing a hat. Oh, dearie me, if I found a store that had 3rd edition, like 3.5 D&D source books, yep, I'd buy them. I'd buy them. I would buy all of them. Oh! I remember giving her that hat with Kikoski and not being sure if it suited her. It does. Greetings! Glad to see you. Look at that awesome hat. You want to give me something? That I do. Would you like? Thing? There are so many villages I haven't found. Can I go ahead and open this? Well, of course you can. Whoa, you're giving me some giant clams? Thanks a lot. Might come in handy for something I've been planning. There's a thank you. Please take my firefighter uniform. Thanks, Margie. Oh, that's... Yep. How can I help you, Tootie? We all have our things that we like. I'm not sure what's right now. What's it right now? Sandy, since I got my simple visiting kimono from you, I feel like you're the best judge. Do you think this is a good look for the winter, Tootie? Well, if it's keeping you warm and comfortable, it's perfect. I would love to go to Dragon Con. Stupid Atlantic Ocean getting in the way. It's very interesting when people, like, ask, am I going to conventions? And I'm like, no. I mean, apart from the whole anonymity thing, my dad did at one point suggest that I go to, like, conventions and sell my book there. And I had to be quite real to him and go, Dad, the math doesn't add up. Like, I'd love to go, but the math doesn't add up because I'd end up spending a ton of money. Yeah, maybe Alias. But again, I'll go with the first part. If I was going as a vendor, you have to spend a ton of money to buy all the product up front. I'd have to buy tons of product. I'd have to transport it. I'd have to pay for accommodation while I'm there. I'd have to pay for the vendor space. I'd have to advertise it all and everything else. And I'd have to hope, with all the costs, that I made money. Because, let me tell you, I probably wouldn't. If I go as a participant, I have the problem that I'm not working while I'm doing it, and as such, I'm not only paying a lot to go, I'm also losing money because I'm not working. Oh, the joys of being a content creator and not having holiday days. But, it's self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted. Like, if I was fantastically, amazingly wealthy, this is something I could absolutely do. Like, it's something you could do because you have the money to be able to justify going. People will come to see you. Like, if I was, like, mega mundo successful, like, in the sort of, like, semi-online, like, online famous sort of levels, you could absolutely make loads of money doing convention things. But I am not. And honestly, there are parts of me that prefer that. Because it then means I'm not, like, bombarded with things. Also, we have not found many villagers at all. We still have 5 gifts. We've nearly done the entire of the bottom part of the island, and we still have 5 gifts to hand out. I haven't found Bella, Jitters, Limburg, Marty, or Hamlet. That's a lot of people to not find. I'm looking around here again, just in case they're here. Also, there are flowers that I've missed here. We haven't found Jitters. Just not found him. He's just not here. I don't know where he is. Who? Is Bella back at home? No. And no villager is at Nook's Cranny. I found Marty. Hey, it's Sunstar! I got a gift for you, buddy. Huh? Do we get something? Yes, you do. I found a villager. Would you like thing? Bet you would. What's inside? I'm gonna look. Oh, needed some giant clams. I was only ever one villager in Nook's Cranny or the Able Sisters. Thanks. Pom Pom. What do I can make with this? I want to thank you. Yeah, man, it's some green paint flooring. Hope you like it, Pom Pom. I do, thank you. Like a little hat. He's something up. I haven't been paying attention. Well, you pay attention enough to give me a gift. Hey, Sidstar. I heard some folks talking the other day. Is upside down egg stew really one of your favourite foods? If I could ever find any. Oh, upside down egg stew. I bet it's yummy since you like it. You gotta tell me more about upside down egg stew sometime, Sidstar. I mean, he would if he knew how to make it. He doesn't know. Nobody knows. Except Chi. Chi knows. Giant teddy bear recipe. Now, any other villagers here? No. Is there a villager in here? There's the money spot. There's also a flower outside. Is there a villager here? The answer is no. Hey there, welcome to episode of so fashionably lovely, my claw. Thank you. Hello, Sable. Sidstar, what kind of clothing do you usually like? How would you describe your style? Perfect, according to label. Ooh, I bet I know. You're all about, like, a green and white checkered pattern, maybe on an apron. Babes, you're doing that thing where you think everyone's you again. I do love that she says again. Hello, G-Vault, how you doing? Do you need the fitter own guard ahead? I do, thank you. Anything here? We have a fancy hat. We also have a knitted hat, but we'll keep the fedora. I do have these awesome trekking shoes. You know what? What about those trekking shoes? I don't think I have these ones. I'm not going to wear them, though. Thanks a bunch. I'll go ahead and ship your purchase during to storage at home for you. Freddy it's just a guy wearing a striped jumper. That's not... I'm not sure I've ever seen Freddy Krueger wearing a beret. Thanks. Please come again. I will. Don't think he's ever worn a beret. Sable has a point. I know people who really struggle thinking from other people's viewpoints. My father-in-law always assumes that everyone likes what he does, and is genuinely baffled when people disagree. That is something I have seen. I've seen... if you want a more, like, person we know example, Hammy. Hammy was just like, I'm amazed about this. And I'm like, but Hammy, most people think that. And you're like, she's like, really? And I'm like, mm-hmm. Like, yours is the exception rather than the rule, Hammy. But that's the thing, like, the only perspective you know for sure is your own. Because you're you. Welcome to the wonderful world of you are you. And all the weirdness that comes with that. Isn't life strange? Life is strange. Well, I'm going to be very quickly sorting stuff out for my Twitch VOD after the stream. But don't worry, folks. You'll be getting a full-length Animal Crossing stream. I won't be skimping out on anything just because my parents are showing up. You get the whole experience, the whole caboodle. We might even go searching for a fossil. When I say fossil, I mean scallop, because words are hard. Hey, we found him! How's it going, Sandy? You hit above home your home? I'm here to give you a gift. Really? What is it? I'll tell you what it is, Jitters. It's clam, found you. Haha, whatever it could be. Some giant clams, huh? Well, this is great. It'll be fine for some heavy kills, was it? It's the person that I have a Christmas bauble of. Time to flex your go-to muscles. I want you to have some brown argyle tile flooring. Thanks, Jitters. What's going on, Monsieur? I want to say hi. If you see something you like, you better pounce on it. My wallet's feeling pretty mighty. What I actually want to do is sell some things. Is it that sprocket? Well, you know, I'm very glad I don't have 3 Animal Crossing islands, because if I had 3 Animal Crossing islands, oh, the confusion I could cause. But no, I only have 2. Only 2. Right, let's go over here. There's Cleo. So I need to find Limburg, Bella, and Hamlet. That is a strange selection of people to not know the location of. Limburg might be in the museum. You know, Bella might also be in the museum. They all might be in the museum. They're somewhere, that's for sure. What's fascinating is that a lot of these flowers are flowers that have just grown over time. A lot of these are flowers that grew over time and just are here now. They're just a part of the island. Some of them I've placed here intentionally, others not. Sometimes barely any flowers grow, sometimes loads do. It's all just random chance. Of course, the more flowers you have on the island, the more likely it is you'll get more flowers. I'll put that one back. See, there are like 4 flowers that have grown here. Actually, there's loads of flowers that have grown here. Okay, I want to... No. I want you to get that. There, you can get it from there. But not the other side, apparently. Not the other side. Also, gold flowers don't spread unless you water them yourself. Which is a fun little fact. They won't spread if you have rain. So if you only had gold roses, you'd actually not have any spreading flowers at all from rain. But that would be a strange island if the only flower you had was gold roses. I mean, if you like gold, it's perfect. I wish, though, if there was one thing I would wish, like more colour varieties of flowers. Also, gold of all types of flowers, not necessarily roses. Like, get a gold of every type of flower. That would be nice. Like gold lilies, and gold cosmos, and gold mums. King Knight's Island is... You know what? We are full on inventory again. We barely... Oh, there's even one there. Hang on. Let's clear out the sticks. We'll clear out the sticks. Because the flower is worth more than the sticks. My parents are making really good time if they're going to be here by 4. They must have just powered through. Maybe they took a short break? Oh, I'm sure I'll find out when they get here. I'm sure they'll find out when they get here. When I get here. I'm already here, Kiko. Jedis is still here. He is still being swole. Look at him. Swollest burb. To be fair, some of our inventory is taken up by fossils, other parts taken up by rocks. One of it's taken up by 99,000 bells. A lot of it's taken up by items I'm not really using, but it's just how it goes. Okay, is Hamlet now in his house? The answer is no. So Hamlet's not in his house? Is Bella now in her house? No. Little skid there. But I hope you're all doing well today. I hope you're all having fun today. Hanging out with me. Dealing with the inevitable... Oh, there are so many flowers here. Okay. Oh no, today is also a day I have to deal with the vegetables. At least it's not a day I had to deal with the pumpkins. Like it's someone's redeemed Talk to Limburg, and that's one of the few villagers I cannot currently find. That was me accidentally pressing the button. Apologies. Okay. Another bit here. The good news is I can clear out 3 inventory spaces in a moment by... Okay, what I can do now is I can... Ignore that, Kiko. You don't need that just yet. I can clear out 3 inventory spaces. Maybe it's time to admit the flowers will take over. Nope. Nope, absolutely not. I will deal with this. I also see those. Well, I know what I'm doing in a moment. I know what I'm doing in a moment. Putting these away. And then... getting completely distracted from that. How did the pumpkins and crops get off schedule? They always do. They just do. I think they were always off schedule. I think they take different amounts of time to grow. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Stop it. That's Mew there, subbing with 61 months at a 61-month streak. Thank you ever so much. That is ridiculously awesome of you. That is so absurdly awesome. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. That's real neat. Thank you for continuing to make this possible. And by this, I mean all of this. All that I do. Made possible because of you. All of you. Okay, that's not big enough yet. Ooh. Okay. Go on the other side. Oh, I found Limburg, by the way. He's right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Salvaged it. Uh-oh. We are not having a lot of luck with this. Uh-oh! Right! Change of plan! First Limburg. Well, I'm tired of just watching how busy you are, Squinky. Well, I got a gift for you. Do you have something to give me? I do! It's alright, we'll recover. I have things that I need to find Bela and Hamlet. Two little smalls. Here, what it is. I'm excited to open it. What in the... A Kung Fu tea? Alright, I'm gonna try it on now. You know my style better than I do. Let me thank you. As some dinnerware, enjoy! You can have your dinner off this. But that's kind of what it's for. Hey, what can I do for you? We'll chat 3 times with you, buddy. Oh, 4 actually. You know, the rugged look for long bench just fits here. Guess that makes you perfect for the great doors too, since I got such rugged looks and all. Oh, I'm gonna look at this tree. Sum it up. Trees everywhere. The weather's been pretty nice today, don't you think? I didn't say this, but tonight could be a real good night for watching the stars. Sum it up. 2 more chats. Not sure why someone set up a tiki torch here, Squinky. Maybe it's a modern art thing. It's called light. Hey, what can I do for you? We'll chat once more. Soul Sandstorm, know how you're good at catching bugs? Well, I got a request for you. I've been wasting who knows what trying to catch one of those butterflies you see flitting around. It's damn frustrating, I tell you. If you could catch me any kind of butterfly, I'd be grateful. Well, you could do it, buddy. Yeah, you're right. I'll catch one sooner or later. Alright. I've got a plan. I've got a plan, everyone. Alright? I have a plan. The path makes it smaller.
Oh, so close! I was almost a perfect snow person. It's the little details that matter. You know, like making my head the right size for my body, but who am I to complain? You bring me to life, right? That was a pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but at least it's not a disaster.
It's my birthday today. Cake sounds yummy, but no candles, please. I know I was just born today, but for some reason I don't feel like a kid. I'm an old soul, I guess. It's a good thing I'm not completely perfect. I'd probably be stuck up.
Okay, so now we only have 2 villagers left to find. See, I managed to mostly salvage it. I say mostly because I did mess it up a little, but, you know, making snowboys is hard. I've still got it mostly, but occasionally. Also, we have like 7 bajillion large snowflakes. We're really not hurting for large snowflakes anymore. We're really not hurting for them. We have a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all this. Lose the watering can. Darn it. Get a new watering can. Because I stockpile the elephant watering cans. It's very important that you stockpile sad elephant watering cans. Scientists increasingly believe that your watering of flowers will be that much more awesome if you have sad elephant watering cans. Also, it goes with my outfit. Inadvertent fashion accessorizing. Happens more often than you think. Okay, we do this. This here. Grab all of these. And we should have just enough space. With a little bit of room to spare. And we do have a little bit of room to spare. To grab this. And put that here. This one here. And this here. I hope everyone, by the way, enjoyed me playing through the start of Shadowrun. It's going to be a long burn of that one, but it will be a very interesting one. We got both lucky and very unlucky with the cyberspace runs we did. Lucky in that we got a lot of money from them, unlucky in that some of them were brutally difficult. But I am confident we'll be able to prevail. I'm confident we will prevail. Eventually. Okay, is Hamlet in his house now? No. I bet Hamlet and Bella are in the museum. There it is. And we'll grab all of these. Settle that. Right, we got loads of space now. We should have more than enough space for every single remaining flower that we need to dig up. Alright. Over here. And up here. There's both nervousness and excitement in the fact that my parents are coming over. Nervousness because, you know, been a while since I've seen them. Excitement because it's been a while since I've seen them. It'll be good. There'll be lots of tasty food. That's the important thing. Tasty food for us all to eat. Like chat, find out what they've been up to, and everything else. I really like the education hobby villages. I like education hobby villages. I really like the play. I like all the hobbies. But education is one of the ones that... Shadowrun is really something I've attempted to look into. Shadowrun is much like many things I think it has changed over the years. I can't say as to how well the people that make or run BattleTech do when it comes to like source material and everything else. I can't say. I don't follow the actual tabletop system. I follow D&D, but I haven't been following anything about the new version of D&D. I have 3.5, I have 5, I have some experience with 2, and I now have a tiny bit of experience with D&D Basic. But, oh, and there goes a shovel. But there's a lot of stuff I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. Just grab that. And anything else here? No. Just this. Okay, we're very nearly done with this part. Very nearly, just have to double check there are no extra... Nope, looks like there are no extra flowers here. Is there a hole there in the flowers? No, there's a pile of weeds. Okay, in a little bit, I do like what they're doing with BattleTech. They have a solo co-op game, and I'm not sure about Shadowrun. I mean, there's always probably ways to get into it. I can't say as to how. I mean, I'm into 40k, but I went into it in a very strange angle. I wouldn't recommend other people go into it in the angle I have. Also, it's 3 o'clock. Where's my phone? Oh, phone is completely charged. Fantastic. If I'm popping out for an extended period, it's always a good idea to charge the phone. That, like, MagSafe charger I have for it, absolutely fantastic. I have to thank you all for pledging towards that. It has been incredibly useful. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear hearts, pardon me. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hillsfire Museum. How may I be of service? I'd like to assess fossils. What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I'd like for you to assess all of these, please. They're fancy. Well, the one I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, quite splendid, but alas, I'm assuming already has fossils such as these. I'd be tempted to purchase these from my personal collection, but no, I must exercise retreat home at home too now. Well, thank you very much, Blathers. Might I help you with anything else? No, I'm good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. I shall. And by that, I mean getting even more Nook Miles, and then trying to find Bela and Hamlet. Is Bela in here? Is there a Bela? There is a little Bela. Look, little Bela. There's Bela. Hi, Sandy. What a quickie dick running into you here. I got a gift for you. Oh, what is it? I'll tell you what it is, Bela. It's fab. Actually, it's clam. What could it be? I'm going to see while I open it. What? It's some giant clams. Thanks. Give Mr. Michael Bird a good use. That's super fab, Sandy. I'm thinking about bad when you want getting stuff. Here, take a white subway towel wall. Thanks, Bela. Look at the little leaks. Hi there. What do you need? I'm levitating. Here I am, an up-and-coming pop star surrounded by gobs of stylish art and other cool cultural stuff. Are you, thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking someone should totes take my pic and put it on the cover of my new fave magazine. It's called The Sophisticated Mouse and it is so meeks. Look at that little Bella. Look, little Bella. Look at her. She's a good Bella. But then again, what Bella is not good? She's off on an adventure, looking at pictures. Oh, I know exactly how the pretty lady in this painting feels. Sometimes I just wish I could float away from everything that's getting me down, you know. I would totes give her a big hug if I could. And a towel. She might need that too. What, for real? You were the one who bought this piece of art to the museum, Eeks? Whoa, that was fantastic. No, you're fantastic. I can't look away. I don't think there's another villager in here. I think there's only ever one villager in the art exhibit. I'm going to check. There is only one villager here. You can very rarely get two villagers in the same part of, I've had two villagers in the same part of the fossil exhibit, but I've never had two villagers in the same part of the art area. Because there's only one art area, but there are 3 bits of every other exhibit. Let's see if we can find Hamlet down here. I imagine, but I've never had it happen. I suppose because there are 10 places in total and only one of them is for art, it's a lot less likely. And it's not likely to begin with. I wonder if you could have 3 villagers in the same part of the museum. I wonder if that can happen. Maybe. There is no Hamlet here. My wife was trawling through memories and came across a time when my neighbour's shed caught on fire since they were crypto mining without proper cooling and ventilation. Smoke was so bad we had to hide up a library in the afternoon. Ooh. Ooh. I take it the shed was a write-off, but their house was okay? Also, considering where you live, crypto mining is probably very dangerous. You know, desert and all that jazz. That is subsiding, but the house is fine. Well, that's good. Yeah, it was the lack of ventilation that sunk them. Of course, the irony being that lack of ventilation is a good way to kill a fire, but of course, the shed was fuel for the fire. Oh, fire. Destroyer and bringer of life. From the ashes, new life springs. We have not found Hamlet. Hamlet is not here. There is a surprising lack of Hamlet. I'm going to inform my partner in the meantime that my parents are on course for 4 o'clock. Gonna see if Hamlet's here. One moment for not running. I am playing with one hand and typing on a phone with another. There we go. Sorted. Tell you what, we have not found Hamlet. Hamlet is not here. Where's the little guy? Tell you where he isn't. Here. The crypto mining craze was indeed a thing. I watched it from the sidelines and went, well, that's a thing that's happening. And then NFTs happened. And then I watched that from the sidelines and went, huh, that's definitely a thing that's happening. This is dumb. To be fair, I also thought cryptocurrency and still think it's dumb. But there we go. NFTs. Proven right on that one very quickly.
Well, looky here, you again. We keep bumping into each other.
That we do.
Things have been real good since I took the step after the yelling game, you know. That said, I can get a bit lonely. Found myself yelling at rocks once just to remember how it felt. But now with this cafe open, I can take a load off and connect with my old pals. What a sweet deal.
Oh yes, PGW, I was not pleased about that.
I got nothing but praise for this coffee. It's the best. It always tastes great every single time.
Rock. What's hoping to today? Carrots and coffee at £200 a cup. Sure. Sure. Once I've had... Hello, Tanishk. I hope you're doing well. I wrote this cup especially for you. Drink up, cool. I will. Once I've finished letting it cool. Then we have to go... Oh, okay. I will do that instead then. I did it again. Well, that's quite fortunate, PGW. But yes, the number of times when that was all the rage that people were going, hey, here's the crypto/NFT thing you can promote. And I was like, no, I think not. Can anyone help me for getting an English name? I mean, possibly. The thing about a name is that names have like meaning, but ultimately you've gotta... Names are a thing that... They're weird, aren't they, names? Because you quite often do not get to pick what your name will be. It is picked for you. But then that just becomes your name. I mean, there are a lot of names that start with T. But I could just rattle off tons of names that start with T. But you'd have to... You'd have to narrow down the list. Oh, it's just my voice. This is just my voice. People have different tones of voice. My voice is deep, other people's voices are high-pitched. I mean, I'm hardly a spring chicken. Hardly a spring chicken. As you get older, sadly, your voice gets deeper. Your voice absolutely gets deeper. Oh, the topic is deep. Yeah. We talk about all kinds of things. We talked about Al Capone in the past while playing Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing brings out the strange topics. Like Al Capone. That was a conversation. Alright, I'm gonna sit here just a moment. I'm gonna be right back. We all get a tangy in the meantime. Have tangy. Won't be long. Hello, Link Marius Samus. I will not be long. Just give me a minute. I'm back. I mean, the thing about, like, saying a name that feels smart, it's... Oh! And... and I think that guy is, in fact, gone. Oh, no, they're not gone. They're probably still here. It's just like, bye. It's like, okay, bye. Your username from trying to think of a one... I couldn't really think of if I were that good, he connected me until I looked up sort of advert. Why not? Why not? We need to find Hamlet. Speaking of education hobby, well, this is actually a nature hobby thing to do. Seaweed! Gadzooks! Okay, we need to find Hamlet. I don't know where he is. The little small guy? We need to find the little small guy. My name came from me wanting something with anime in it. And then it hits some random keys. Well, it works. I found Hamlet. He was at home all along!
Hey, Sandstar! You bringing it?
I'm bringing it.
Ha! What do you got, Hammy?
I wanna give you thing.
What's inside? Oh, neat! You seriously got me some giant clams. No, this is great. It'll be perfect for some heavy calls, Hammy. Gotta give us what you take. Please take a zap suit.
One thing I will say though, anybody ever wants to appear or disappear or lurk, you need not say you're gonna lurk. You could just lurk. Like, do what you wish.
Check it out! These clothes were made with movement in mind. And that's exactly what I need. My clothes have to stand up to rigorous training just like me, Hammy.
Alright, we have ourselves the final villager gift. Now I think we have time. I think we have time to go find a scallop. It has been a stream. We spent a long time dealing with flowers, but I think we have time for, you know, scallop hunting. Is that a scallop? Game, please don't make that the scallop. please. Aha! It was not. It's a Dungeness crab. That's actually really useful. Watch this one be the scallop. Nope. It's the pinchy scallop, and that's the grabby scallop. So many different variations of scallop. The wiggly scallop. I like the wiggly scarab. Scarab? I said scarab, not scallop. If I got an underwater scarab, I'd be quite concerned about that. That is the wormy scallop. I'm finding everything that could potentially be a scallop that is not a scallop. Is this a scallop? Nope. Wow, the game went, oh, he needs to have a bit of time doing stuff? Sure. I'm glad we were able to help that guy come up with a name. Oh, there's the scallop. Darn it! Hey man, can I have that scalp of yours? Can I have it? Sure. Whoa, thanks generosity, man. Scallop acquired. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. Well, maybe I'll lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. They say not to make mountains out of molehills, but if you're making mountains, can you be that picky? Wrap your noodle around that. Today's a good day. And we have ourselves... Pearl? Pearl! Excellent! Another 10 grand to add to the never-ending pile of wealth. All the wealth. Okay. Also, a Dungeness crab for next year. I'll put that Dungeness crab away. In fact, the wormy scallop and the wiggly scallop, they get to go back. Yep. So, not the 1989 Gold Box RPG Hills Far, but... Sadly not. No, this is an Animal Crossing island called Hills Far. Because of the 1989 Gold Box RPG game by Westwood SSI. There is method to the madness. That said, the fact that you wanted to, come here because it's Hills Far, that is a thing. Yeah, Sandstar is the name of one of the characters I played in the, of my party in the Eye of the Beholder trilogy. And then I made an April Fool's Day video where that character went to Hills Far in the game Hills Far. Let's be real about Hills Far. Not a great game. Absolutely made as like a tool for transferring characters from one game to another in a series of Gold Box games. By itself, Hills Far is kind of lacking. But that is just how it is. That is just a thing that is. Ah, well. But yes, thank you for being here, Pickert. It's great to have you here. I mean, it's Animal Crossing. Neither were some other games in this series. That is true. At the time, people did enjoy them. There are people that still enjoy them now. But for me, the Gold Box 8 games have not aged very well. They are very unfriendly in their approach to things. But again, that is a thing from the times. Quite a lot of games from that era were quite unfriendly in their approach. It took quite a while for quality of life features in gaming to be discovered and to gain popularity. Took quite a while. You're also talking to someone who has played in the past Birthright the Gorgon's Alliance, and who also owns Descent to Undermountain. I mean, there are several questions about why I own Descent to Undermountain, but Descent to Undermountain. It is a thing. It is definitely a thing, Descent to Undermountain. Now I'm rambling about old D&D games. Mental note, I should totally get a boxed copy of Temple of Elemental Evil at some point. I should get that. I should get that. So, as I said, not Hills Far, but also Hills Far, because Hills Far. The stories, eh? The stories. Quote 424. The butt is a lie. Out of all the quotes, Animex, we had to get one about butts, did we? We had to get one about butts. That is a thing that happens. Ah, well. It is an Animal Crossing stream. This is true. Animal Crossing streams do tend to be... Well, we have over 800 quotes about We do not have over 800 quotes about Sprocket's butt. In fact, I think we have 0 quotes about Sprocket's butt. We do, however, have quotes about Jitters' butt. We do have quotes about Jitters' butt.
Not?
Oh, sorry. I need to find someone to raid in a minute, because I do not have anyone to raid. Why would we? He doesn't even live on the... He does. He does. Do not listen to this false narrative. There is a false narrative going on here. I need to find someone to raid. Oh! Okay, Clouth. That solves the problem wonderfully. Thank you. That solves the problem wonderfully. Charity Speedrun Marathon, even better. Even better. Even better. Oh no, they're playing a Hello Kitty game. Well, you're in safe hands, clearly. You are in safe hands. You're going from Animal Crossing to Hello Kitty. To be fair, we have Marty on the island, so there is a tangential connection. But I do have to thank you all for being here, folks. You are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. Couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You are the heart and soul of my community. You make it all possible, and there's nothing I'm happier than you making my career what it is. There are a couple of things to quickly talk about before we conclude. Starting off with my website, kikoskia.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule, Ruben does not. You can also find links to my comparable Bulgarian Hope. There's also my Discord. Join a large and thriving community there, which I'm often a part of. There's loads of ways to talk about stuff, loads of modes, posting let's plays to streams past and present, and if you link your Twitch and Discord together, and you're sub to your Twitch, You can use the Twitch emotes and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also my Patreon. Pledge to support me there in doing what I do. There's a Let's Play stream where I sit behind paywalls, but there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically don't see, including but not limited to all the editing and compression and test streams and test recordings, and everything makes all what I do a reality. And with the mortgage and all that jazz, I do rely on the people that pledge to me now more than ever to make what I do a reality. Those of you that do pledge, you not only get a different card name on Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put suggestions forward for the Patreon shortlisted votes. Speaking of my content, you could check it all out on my YouTube channel, including that Hills for April Fool's Day video. You can find that on Kikoskia, my 16 3/4-year-old 10,000 video strong Let's Play channel. I'm so old. And then there's also Kikvodskia, my newer VOD focused channel. There you can find all the Twitch VODs. Well, the more recent ones. A lot of them you can find in Kikoskia. And if you want to help both channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos. Subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, press that bell for those notifications. There's also my social media, like Twitter and Blue Sky. There's also Mastodon, Blue Sky, and... Blue Sky I've already mentioned. Bleh. Mastodon, Discord, Community tab, and YouTube. If you want to follow those, you can get notifications there while I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. There's also my Throne wishlist, where you can put money towards things that bring me joy. Right now, there are doors for my shelves in my office, so that they can become cat-proof for when I get cats after Christmas. That's the hope, anyway, about that. There's also some festive armigers there. We have 2. There are 2 more inbound. I need to take a picture of the 2 that I have here. Put that up on so you can all see that. Or 2 more still to go. Every little bit helps, but remember, only ever give what you can afford to. Never put yourself out to support me. Take care of yourself first. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful, and I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You are the heart and soul of my community, you make it all possible, and I've never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you. You are all just so wonderful and supportive and kind, and you just humble me with your continued support after all these years. You made this job possible, and I've never been happier than when I'm entertaining all of you with my content. So with your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing this for many, many years to come, as many years as is possible. So thank you all, folks, ever so much. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much, thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream is on Monday. That will be 7 PM GMT, RimWorld and the New Fellowship, the continuing adventures of the nicest people on the planet. I mean, who could you trust more than the New Fellowship? They're so nice! They are the nicest. So much nicest. So very much nicest. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later.